Hey guys, welcome back to some more Let's Play A Link Between Worlds.
Hero mode.
Hero mode, yes. So we are about to meet Ravio.
Yeah. He's hanging out in our house.
Yeah,
Well, he brought us there, didn't he?
Yeah, this is part 2 of waking up in the house. I always like, you notice Majora's Mask just chilling on the wall right there.
Yeah.
That's a good little...
It's weird. It kind of doesn't fully fit in this world, I feel like.
Why does Link have Majora's Mask?
Yeah. It just, yeah. Ravio's a funny guy. Says what, the rug tastes good or something? So he found us passed out, I guess, and he brought us here.
I really didn't like Ravio's design initially.
Oh, really?
He just looks weird as a bunny. I guess it's a throwback to Bunny Link, you think?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, given his... For those who know the spoilers...
This is... no, yeah, we'll spoil it.
No, Ravio's a big deal. Spoilers.
Yes.
He's not just a merchant, I guess.
Yeah, so they present it here like, at first it's like, oh, he's just kind of this guy who's like, you know, living in your house. And he tells you here, we gotta go report this to the castle, which I like.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, you find out Ravio's helping you out more than it seems, you know?
Right, yeah. So, we didn't really touch upon it in the last one, but what would you say, what are your thoughts on the intro of this game as a whole? We talk a lot about intros of Zelda games.
Right. It's okay. It's kind of
story heavy.
It's a little story heavy, yeah.
It's like you go to the blacksmith. Oh, you're not ready. Go to the castle. Oh, you can't go to the castle. Go to the sanctuary. Then you do the little mini dungeon.
Yeah.
And now you're here. Go to the castle again.
Yeah.
You meet Impa and Zelda. There's gonna be a cutscene, and then the game finally gets going.
I feel like it's definitely not as good as like A Link to the Past, because you actually get to like explore the castle and fight more enemies. Where here it's like you did 3 rooms, you know.
Yeah.
But it's not. It goes by quick. Even if you don't know what you're doing, you can get through it pretty quick. So.
Yeah.
So we got this bracelet from Ravio, which at this moment doesn't seem very useful, but.
Right.
Yeah, I like the little story with his character, you know.
It's like what if he didn't? What if he never gave you that bracelet?
The game just ends at the end of the Eastern Palace.
This is the Link downfall. Yuga wins timeline.
Oh, that would have been the alternate story.
Yeah.
All right, so we gotta talk to this guy. He kind of reminds me of the soldier in Kakariko Village in Ocarina of Time.
Why do you think that?
Where he's just like, at first here, he's like, you're trying to tell him about what's going on, and you got to talk to Zelda, and he says right here, he says, "Wahaha." He's like, look, I get you want to see the princess, but that's, a load of bunk, basically.
Okay, it's like, who's this little child?
And then Impa comes out, and it's like, no, come on.
Yeah, I do like this Impa. This is sort of, like, when I think of Impa, this is the Impa I think of. We've had a lot of different variances of Impa over the years.
I like this one because it's a new design. It looks cool with the colored hair too. I like that, but it reminds me of classic Impa, you know.
Well, it actually reminds me more of like Skyward Sword, like old lady Impa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I guess Ocarina Impa. She's more. Looks like she's like youthful.
Yeah.
And she doesn't, she's like a nurse or something.
I was thinking she reminds me of like Impa, old manual Impa from like the older games.
Okay, well there's like, it's unclear whether in Legend of Zelda, I believe, if Impa's actually even a character, or is Impa an old woman the same character?
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Does she look like old woman?
Potentially. She could be old woman.
Are there more than one old woman?
Oh my gosh! Let's not go down that rabbit hole again.
The old woman.
So here's kind of an interesting way of telling you the story. Here is these numbered paintings.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I like the pictures. It's nice to get the text. It's like you feel you have to do them in order, but you really don't.
Yeah.
but I don't like the mandatory reading of this. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, if at this point, if you're gonna make it mandatory, like they show the cutscene of this, you know, in the beginning of the game, it's like
you should just play the cutscene.
Just play the cutscene, or be like, hey, go read these if you want, or if not, go up and talk to Zelda.
Right. Yeah, I think you should have the option of, you know, I like the cutscene idea. Maybe even just a skippable cutscene.
Yeah.
So, like, the first time you're going to want to see what's going on, but then on subsequent playthroughs. But this is kind of tedious because most people are not, you know, the first time through. But, I mean, especially since we're playing on hero mode, that implies we've already beaten the game.
Yeah.
So we've already, you know, seen this stuff.
But hey, if you're watching at home, you know, there's a little backstory there for you. So,
okay, you read the signs. Now Princess Zelda is ready.
They just knew, yeah. I do want to shout out this song that plays here is one of my favorites in the game.
Okay.
Just that I was saying to you before here, we don't normally get to hear like a posy Hyrule Castle song. It's usually like taken over and occupied.
Yeah. All right, what do we got to say about this Zelda model? This design.
It's classic.
This is nice Zelda.
This is top tier.
I think this might be probably one of my favorite Zeldas.
Yes. I was really glad that in Super Smash Brothers we got this version of Zelda as like the main Zelda.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they changed her. Before she was like Twilight Princess Zelda.
Okay.
But then with the new game, her main costume is this one. She still looks more, she's more like, she's not like little like the characters are in this, but
right.
The design, the outfit. So I thought that was cool. It's like, we got some classic Zelda representation in the game.
Okay. Because this one, it's like, you know, it's not really like the Skyward Sword Zelda, actually, no. Skyward Sword, she's got like, doesn't she have like the pigtails or something? Or
yeah, she looks more like down to earth, you know, not really like regal, you know?
Yeah. She does have the what is that thing she's wearing? Like, it's almost like a vest or...
Oh, yeah. I don't know what you would call that.
It's like a scarf. It's not a scarf. I don't know. I'm not up to speed with my royalty armor, I guess.
This is another way that it reminds me of Ocarina is... So you get in to talk to Zelda. She tells you she's been having the same dreams as you know, and kind of a little bit of foreshadowing. Like, I feel like they blended a lot of Ocarina actually into this game. Like,
okay.
Maybe to give it a little bit more character than A Link to the Past had, you know?
Yeah.
But now she's telling us to go meet up with Sahara.
Bless you. She just gives you the pendant here.
Yeah.
It's like...
You didn't even have to earn it.
There's a nice little remix of Zelda's Lullaby here.
Yeah, I like it. The soundtrack in this game is maybe a little underrated.
Fun fact. Zelda's Lullaby first originated in A Link to the Past.
Oh, yeah.
When you save Princess Zelda at the beginning.
It's a classic tune. We're getting a little collectible here.
Yeah.
Because we're going to need some rupees.
I just love... Look, is it like a pink soldier? What's with that attire?
Okay, what's the quickest way? Just head west of here?
You got to get to Kakariko?
Yeah.
You got to go through the dueling peaks.
Oh.
Then isn't that what King roams? Okay.
Yeah, Rome bus from... Oh, I guess we could have taken the other way, but alright, we don't need to kill these guys.
Some nice buzz blobs, though.
Yeah.
So...
I don't know what I expect them to drop. Rupees, I guess.
The enemies in... I think almost every single enemy... or almost...
You want to get the hint glasses?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Okay.
Let's go. You gotta pay here, too, right?
Yeah, 20 rupees, I think. You don't even agree to it. The fortune teller tells you the fortune or whatever, and then is like, well, that'll be 20 rupees.
Okay.
Like, oh, okay.
So it's like they trick you.
Yeah, a little bit.
They like upsell you a little bit. Well, not really upsell you.
I guess they give you a product. They give you the hint glasses.
It's just like when you go to Burger King and they ask you medium or large.
Yes.
And then you have to wonder, wait, what's the regular? Is regular medium? Or is there a small?
Yeah, Burger King is unclear because sometimes they just give you the meal. We don't need to get into our Burger King exploits here, but
I hate that. Like, there's small, medium, and large. They don't say small, medium. Do you want medium or large?
So we got the hint glasses, which I don't know if we're actually going to use that much because we're not going to be searching out too many treasures in this playthrough. I don't know.
Do you remember what the hint glasses do?
You can talk to the hint ghost.
Okay.
I think they tell you to go up to this cave here, but we can't get into it at the moment. We don't have the power gloves, right?
The power bracelets.
Power bracelets.
Titan's mid. I forget what they're. I forgot the order. Which one comes first? Titan's mid or power bracelet?
The fortune teller says, "Oh, go try it out in that cave," but I can't get in there, so I don't know if they expected me to come later. Or...
Yeah. All right, good old. Is this? Did they make it clear? Like, how is this Saharasla related to regular Saharasla?
I don't know. I can't remember actually. They talk about how Ceres is a descendant of the sages, and is Sahasrahla related? I don't remember. I know it's Sahasrahla was the original one is a descendant, but I don't know about this guy.
He looks like a descendant to me.
Yeah, he's got to be, right?
They should have called him. I think it would have been funny if they.
Oh, we've heard the legends.
If they did something very similar to, like, Spear Tracks when you met Lineback. Okay. And you're like, what the heck is Lineback doing? Oh, it's Lineback the Third.
Okay, so there's a canon there. Yeah. There's lore.
It's Lineback's grandson named Lineback. So this is Saharasla the Third? I don't know what happened in the middle. Oh, no, we met... Oh, wait, no. Because didn't we meet Saharasla's grandson? In A Link to the Past? Or was that just his son?
I think that was his grandson.
I think it was his grandson.
Isn't he related to one of the sages too? That one of the maidens? I don't know. The lore in that is kind of.
Don't worry about the lore.
Yeah. So here we could do some collectible stuff, but we
don't really have too many rupees though, right?
Yeah, I only have 90. So and there's gonna be some deaths. So
yes,
we're definitely going to save some of that.
We don't want a bottle yet.
I'm going to be fighting a lot of enemies just out of fear of bumping into one because I'm not a very
here we get the is it what's her name here? We don't
syrup or no,
is it Maple?
Maple?
I think it's syrup in this one. I think those things are like I think everything that would normally do. You know, I don't think there's any enemies that do a full heart of damage at this point.
Uh-oh.
I got electric buzzball. These are kind of like the predecessors of the chews, I would say.
Now, this is where I get nervous, because these guys throwing stuff around.
They're always good sources of rupees, though. You don't have a shield, do you?
No.
When do you get a shield in this?
I think you gotta buy one.
Oh. Do you ever... Well, are you not a shield kind of guy?
I can be.
Yeah. I don't know. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's so rewarding. That is fantastic.
So here we clearly cannot get by here.
These Ravio signs are ridiculous.
Yeah, here, we'll check this out. Hey, are you the adventuring type? Then I've got the items for you. That's, you know.
That's awful.
What a salesman. Look at that heart there.
I just like the little the little bunny. I don't know.
If we die now, it's not the end of the world.
No, it's actually. In fact, does he? Do you have to pay for the bow?
He gives it to you.
Okay, the bow is free.
But then if you die, you gotta buy it from him. So.
Okay.
We'll save after we get the bow, just in case.
Just in case. Yeah, we're gonna save. Welcome home. All right.
He's made himself at home.
Well, he hasn't decorated yet.
Not yet. He mentions it to you, I think. He's like, hey, I think... He might, I think. He says, saw my signs, did you?
You have to do that, by the way. You can't... If you come and talk to him before going to the Eastern Palace, you can't... I don't think you can get the bow.
Okay.
So it's just like for like speed running and such, you got to make that journey.
Nice. Yeah, because they have that little cutscene. He says that's where he was gonna set up shop, but then there were too many monsters.
Okay.
But as we learn, I think this is kind of a
just a little bunny ears that are attached to the item.
Ravio's kind of a complicated character, you know.
Yeah.
Because we come to find that he's trying to help us, but at the same time he's charging us to rent. It's like, oh, we're gonna learn about this. I like this little stamina energy gauge. What do you think about this?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I kind of... It simplifies things, because, like, is it ever fun when you're playing a Zelda game and you find a puzzle that you need a bomb and you don't have a bomb?
Yeah.
Is that ever fun?
Yes. No, it's not fun.
But I also feel I like when...
Let's equip it, by the way.
I like when you can upgrade your, like, quiver, and you can upgrade your bow.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't feel like... They're not the most useful upgrades sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, and I think of, like, The Legend of Zelda, and they're very useful. The original Legend of Zelda, like, you can only hold 8 bombs.
Sure.
But then you can hold 12 or 16, like, as you get upgrades. And
yeah.
So it does add a little bit to it. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that worked last time. Oh my god. Hero mode is scaring you so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
We're going to get a lot of this play from me. Come on, dude. I'm, like I said, I'm a very cautious... I'm not like a speed run type player, so I get a little too cautious sometimes. And then a lot of times it doesn't even pay off, because I'll just bump into some guy like that.
Yeah.
All right, so...
so what's in that cave in this one?
Well, there's not... We can't do... You have to be able to go through walls.
Got it. That's like a mini dungeon?
It's like a mini... Yeah, like a mini game dungeon almost type thing. Some Armos. Just run by them.
So here we've met Asfala.
Yeah,
that's his name.
Yeah, he's the apprentice of Sahasrara.
Okay, I love he's renting from Ravio.
He's renting from Ravio.
Yeah. Oh, wait, when did he get that?
Probably when Ravio was trying to set up shop. He was like,
okay,
hey, if you're going there, you're gonna need this.
Yeah.
And you can tell that it's got to be a new thing for him, because he is very cocky. He's laughing at us here. And he literally says something like, it'll be coming up, but he says, oh, I've got the, I'm just as powerful as they were. I even got myself a sand rod, so I'm more or less invincible. Bold talk, you might say, but it's simply the truth. So clearly, Ravio must have sold him on this sand rod, and it really was an ego boost.
What is he going to do with the sand rod in the Eastern Palace?
Well, I don't think he knows.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode. So join us next time, and we are going to be venturing through the Eastern Palace.
There will certainly be some deaths.
You think so?
I'm feeling like there will be.
You're feeling death. All right, well, we'll see.